1 millimeter and 1.5. Speed 1.5. Okay. So speed 1.5. Start that. Really, I should be testing this on some of the parts I put out, but I don't care. So this is kind of an angle, and so I clamp it at the bottom. I'm pushing it over so it straightens itself out. I'm hoping if I do that, then I'm wondering if this bed was pushed in to begin with. If I move it there, then the side kind of lines up a little bit better. This is a ball peen hammer. We call it a ball peen hammer because it's got a ball on the end, and when you hit stuff, it goes ping. I didn't cut it very straight, but you know what? That's what body filler is for. Charlie Mike, that's continue mission in Armenies. And here we go. Alright, not a great idea to weld over paint. Well, it looks pretty cool. Well, just out of curiosity, I'd like to set this on here to see if it's gonna fit. I think it's gonna. Because I'm pretty sure I can manage building my own hands, but I don't want that. This would be for the other side, but they're kind of symmetrical. So I'm interested to know. I bet you if I modified this side right here, the tire would tuck up in it just fine. Yeah. Okay. Back to welding on this thing. I've got both the sides tacked in. Gotta get the bed tacked in so it's not so wobbly. And then hopefully I can set this thing on some sawhorses. Get to work. Put that all together. There's way better videos on YouTube for doing sheet metal work. That big black bee is just hanging out. Like, what are you looking for, dude? I don't got anything in here. There's so many flowers outside you could be pollinating. What's your deal, dude? I mean, make yourself at home. Whatever. Well, okay. So, I'm certainly not going to win any awards for any of this, but it's one piece again, and I suppose I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to now lay this thing up flat on some jack stands, and hopefully it doesn't break in half, but then I can kind of finish weld all of these gaps really slowly. I'm going to do that off camera because it's really boring, and when I make videos of me welding, usually people skip forward or just exit the video anyway. So I'm tired, man. It's been a long day. So welded up this truck bed, and I've got it suspended in the air, making sure I don't walk underneath it. It's time to put the truck back. I'm going to put these dollies under the back tires, roll this forward, and we're going to face the other way. to get this positioned to where it's right underneath the truck bed, and I can lower the truck bed onto it. See how close we get. I'll back up, usually about right there, so I need to pivot this way more. That, right, I think that, this is exciting. Perfect. I am so tempted to cut these out right now. Well, this worked out pretty good. I've never welded metal this thin before, but it was pretty flat, and I think if I do a little body bondo work, that'll end up well. All this weld will get covered up with bed liner. You know, this is more of the same. Step back and look, like, this is the non-painted side of the Jeep. Sorry, got some more painting to do, but anyway, this needs to drop down about 10 more inches, and you can see I've got some trimming to do. Here's the top of my spring perches, so this cross beam was going to be in the way a little bit. I got plenty of clearance in the back. I need to make something for the rear rear studs to mount onto. The front studs, they can go right into the original locations. I may cut these off because I don't need them anymore, and they'll be in the way of the wheel well anyway. I need to make a cross member for the back part, and I will bolt the bed down to the cross member, and after I get everything clearanced out, get these wheels opened up and some of this cleared out, I can put the original wheel wells in, because it looks like they're going to work out for me. So anywho, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm going to call it a day. The way that I hung this, it makes the bed all wonky, but I had it sitting on jack stands and it was nice and flat, so I know that when I set it down on the frame, it'll flatten out. And then I'll do my the rest of the modifications to this thing, and I'll be able to take it on and put it off whenever I want. And then when I'm finished with it and I like it, it'll get bolted down to the frame, and the exo cage will get welded through it, and it'll be a permanent thing. But that's long after I'm completely finished mocking it up and getting it ready. But man, that's gonna look pretty cool with the bed on. I'm glad I went through with cutting that up, and I'm hoping that everything works out the way I want it to. I was thinking about it while I was welding, and I don't think I'm gonna fix these dents on both sides. I think that I might just cut and fold this like the XJs do, and either if I do it at an angle, or just cut and fold it here and make a bumper to wrap around the back of there. That might be not such a bad idea. Looks like somebody had notched this out for the old bumper that was on there anyway. And if I can, I'd like to take this door. I don't know how you open that. There you go. I'd like to take this fuel door and the fuel filler neck and integrate that into this fuel cell somehow. If I could, if I had my way, the fuel cell will be low enough to where I can mount this door up here somewhere, or even if I mounted it, you know, it might look pretty cool sitting straight up like that as a fuel door. I don't know. We'll have to see. Haven't decided yet. Let me see where everything fits. But getting this done is important, because once I'm finished with that, I can get the fuel cell mounted, the battery mounted, the air compressor mounted, and then it's time to start getting the engine wired in, and I can start and run the engine with everything in place. So, oh, also I need to figure out how to put a transmission cooler in the bed to where it can still get airflow and somewhere that it fits and it won't get too hot, or, well, we'll figure that out as we go. As like with anything on this Jeep, it's been a design as you go, and happy accidents until it's complete. So if you found value in this video, please give me a like, and if you like this Jeep, keep watching, because it's just gonna get better from here. Thank you. Bye. Who welded this?